The violence that we saw in the realm of what I would call this to be dark pop. I think that helps to kind of convey the message of what he's going for, of we are torn and we feel this, anger and violence and destruction. So today, I'm very excited because I have never reviewed or given a lawyer reacts to this artist. Suburban, his name is Daniel, but Suburban came into my life when he took over TikTok. And this song that I'm going to be reviewing and the video is Cradles, but I've actually never seen the music video. And I watched something that he put out about 4 months ago. I think the music video and song is Uh-Oh. We'll have to do a reaction video to that as well. Everything he's doing is resonating with me because I feel like he's just so kind of prolific. And I think he's only like 22 years old. So for those of you who are a fan of his, or if you're watching this later, this is the moment where I need you to educate me as we're going through the video, drop those little gems of things that you know so I can get to better understand who he is as an artist, because I don't know a lot. But with that being said, I want to bring this on. We're going to do a reaction. Feel free to give me your comments as well. We are live as we are doing this, and let's just jump into it.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the...
All right, right out the gate, we see, the baby in the cradle, and I was watching one of those Genius videos, and so Suburban had done an interview kind of explaining the lyrics, and so he's like, basically the lyrical content of like being the baby, being in the cradle is just the metaphor for sometimes we never grow up. We are all feeling like children. Now, I want to just point out the fact that the violence that we saw in the realm of what I would call this to be dark pop, but also kind of, shock art as well as we're watching the video. I love everything about this, but I think that obviously didn't resonate with everybody because we're seeing him getting shot. But in any case, I think that helps to kind of convey the message of what he's going for, of we are torn and we feel this, anger and violence and destruction. So in any case, let's keep going.
Ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Love this. The point dancers are fantastic. I like the smiley faces and the added animations.
Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee?
Why can't you just, I think he said, eat my weight in glee. So, I think he, especially in the second verse, I was from that video, he was talking about, wanting to just eat what you want, to do what you want. And so I think that he almost goes to some of us, want to just feel that freedom and to feel not judged and just to do what we want to do. It sounds like you guys in the chat are loving this as well. Yeah, very, very cool. So let's keep going.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities.
It's great.
Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
It's hard to breathe, but that's all right. So as we see him sitting in this room and the fire is just all encompassing, and he had said that it's either a good thing or a bad thing, that you're there kind of just suffocating and you're okay. That's all right. And so in the same kind of way, we can all kind of not feel so great and just be experiencing and going through it because that's just what we are now accustomed to doing. And so it can be taken as a good or a bad thing. As you guys know, dark pop is what I do as an independent artist, and it's nice to see someone in this genre who's really succeeding and, paving the way and making this maybe a little more mainstream. When I did kind of a search, other people are kind of defining the sound as, pop, alt pop, electro, indie pop, and then of course just alternative indie. But either way, I'm digging it. Let's go back.
I wanna taste your content, hold your breath and feel attention. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out.
So for that verse 3, he says, I want to taste your content. So I guess that was a whole thing, and people are like, what are you saying there? Are you saying I want to taste your... Right. So he clarified, I am saying, I want to taste your content in the spirit of, I want to know what it feels like to feel like a well put together person that sleeps well at night, that gets up, has a routine, that goes to work. And he's like, that's not how I feel. I feel like this kid that's sitting in the nursery in a world of flames, and I'm just slowly suffocating.
Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on day. Dreams got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
Hey, very, very cool video. I dig it. I think that I just love anything that's kind of pushing some boundaries, and obviously this would get some initial kind of, you know, negative reactions, but I think by and far people really, really like the song and the visual. On creativity scale, how would you rate 1 to 10? Creativity, I think, is still, yeah, I think it's up there. I really, really like some of the smaller details. I like, for example, you know, combining some special effects after the fact. So you are seeing some of the smiley faces, and that adds kind of this creepy element. I love the lyrical dancing. I love the point, the ballet, right? So you have kind of this, not random, but, you know, something, just a very contrasted kind of element to the violence, right? We see him shooting or getting shot. We see the fire and the things that would otherwise make us fearful. So I thought it was pretty good. So in general, we will give this, we love the video, we love the song, and we are so excited to see more from Suburban.